taxation. No donation, no salvation.
And remember, respect is everything.
Okay, people, we're back. I'm doing this pretty late because I fell behind on my daily schedule of stuff that I was doing. But now that I got some time to kill, let's take a look at Menasor. And there's a little speck of thing there. But anyway, so yeah, Menasor. Probably my favorite combiner because they're all race cars, and I love me some sports vehicles. Yeah, especially race cars and whatnot. So, yeah. I'm going to try to not waste too much time, so let's go ahead and look at the individual bots, and then we're going to go straight to combine mode. So I'm warning you, this is going to be a very long video if I can't edit out enough of the mindless nonsense. So, let's get started. Alright, we're going to start with Dragster because he's the most unique. As you can see, he's his original 6-wheel Dragster mode. It's very cool. I really like this car mode. I really am happy with how it turned out. And it rolls very nicely, which was a problem I was having before because of the whole quad wheels with the front design. But I finally got it to work. And you know, I'm pretty happy with how he turned out. He looks really good. I did use a different kind of yellow. I kind of mixed like this kind of macaroni yellow with like normal yellow. But, I mean, I think it'll be fine. Here's Wild Rider. He turns into a Ferrari 308 GTS hardtop. Or at least we're going to assume it's the hardtop. I'm really happy with how he turned out. I was going to use gray parts for this back section here, but I used them on Cup, and I really don't feel like digging that figure out just to, you know, rip those out and put them on this. But I kind of like it. They kind of look like little stripes, I guess. I don't know. It adds some variety to his color scheme. But yeah, there's Wild Rider. Up next is the homeboy Dead End. And yeah, he looks really good. I like his car mode. He is based on his original Porsche car mode. At least as best as I could, although to be honest, he really reminds me of a Shelby GR1 concept car, at least from the front here, but he is meant to be his original Porsche mode, so we're going to say he's the original Porsche that he turned into in G1. Probably my personal favorite, at least car mode wise, is Breakdown here. Breakdown, he is goodness. I love these colors. I love the whole, you know, white Lambo Countach with the whole, you know, this really weird red hood and then the cool blue two-tone. I love it. And I made the headlights, so a lot of these older sports cars had pop-up headlights, so I always make it look like the headlights are up because, you know, why wouldn't you? It looks cool. And, yeah, pop-up headlights are definitely an old school thing that you don't see anymore in cars because aerodynamics and the fact that, you know, there's really no point to them because they broke all the time. And yeah, if you've owned an older car with pop-up headlights, you would know what I'm talking about. I've never owned a car with pop-up headlights, but I knew a lot of people that did, and they did not have the greatest experiences. Okay, so here's Motor Master. I had to take quite a few liberties with Motor Master because, well, I'll be honest, he was the most difficult to do, mostly because making him use the entire truck and trailer and have him combine at this scale would have been very difficult. So for simplicity, he's only the truck cab, but which is why he's black, you know, color scheme, because the cab of the truck was black. But the trailer is actually the combiner mode parts, kind of like I forgot the name of the third-party company that did it, but they used the trailer as the combiner parts, and it is what it is. So, I mean, at this scale, this is the best I can do. So, I hope you guys appreciate my efforts. Alright, let's get to the transformations. Okay, we're going to start with probably the simplest, which is Dragster. So what we're going to do is we're going to stand him up like this. Here, Let's get the camera in position. Again, apologies if you hear thunder or rain or whatever. It's very late right now, and there's nothing I can do about it. They all have weapons. They're all in a box with all the other weapons of my figures. So there's nothing I can do about that. Okay, sorry, I should be explaining this. But yeah, rotate those arms out. Rotate his legs. So yeah, I took a few liberties with the legs. I had to redo them because doing it the other way would have been just really messy. And it was just trust me, it's better this way. So he's not entirely G1 accurate in that regard because his legs should be the lower half of the car and these should be on his arms. But given the nature of the task at hand, there was really no other way to do it. Anyway, go ahead and rotate his head, and he's also the tallest, which I've come to notice, which is fine. I mean, it's variety, which is what we're all about here on this channel. If I can get him to stand up. So yeah, the back spoiler kind of forms like this cool shoulder thing, and I really like his profile. I like how the big wheels end up on his shoulders and stuff, and he's got a very broad stance. It's very, very robust looking build. So there's Dragster in robot mode, so we'll put him back there. Next, we're going to look at Wild Rider, who is also pretty simple. So we're going to fold his head up, pull his arms back, rotate them out. Good God. Yep, that's how you know October's coming in. Ooh, that was frightening. Sorry about that. Next, we're going to split his legs, if I can remember how to do it. Oh, there we go. So, yeah, he's pretty simple. So there's Wild Rider. And there's not much else I could say about him. I like how he looks. He's pretty cool. His legs are a little limited. I may fix that in the future, but, I mean, he's alright. He does what he needs to. He's pretty stocky, tough-looking little dude. I wonder if this is a better way to do the arms. Actually, yeah, that might be better. It'll fit his silhouette a little more. There's Wild Rider. Next, we're going to look at Dead End. And his transformation is pretty much the same as a lot of my other car bots. Same with Wild Rider. But with this one, you have to actually rotate the head this time. Next, what you're going to want to do is pull this upward, and then what you want to do next, actually we need to work on the shoulders. So what you're going to do with the shoulders, take this headlight section, pull it up, pull it like this, and then rotate it down. Do the same with the other side, pull up, rotate, and then put it down. And then I'm trying to remember how I did it. I think I put them off to the back like this. I'm not entirely sure. I don't remember. I haven't touched these guys in a while. But yeah, just pull his arms out, rotate them around, put them up like that, and just spread his legs. And there he is, and he's pretty much done. So there's Dead End. So we'll put him back there. Next, we're going to look at Breakdown, who's kind of my favorite because I like the colors. I'm all about red, white, and blue. Even though he's an Italian car. Anyway, so yeah, rotate that hood up like that. Next, you're going to want to pull the arms out, rotate them like this, and then pull them out like that, and then that'll be his elbows. Rotate the arms, pull them out like that. I'm going to fold his legs down just for now, just so I can pull that cockpit upwards, or windshield, I guess. And then just adjust his shoulders and spread the leg. Oop, the spoiler came out. It's whatever, he's fine. But yeah, there's Breakdown. He looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with how he turned out. Next, we're going to look at Motormaster. So for Motormaster, here's his truck mode. He's a big boy. So what you're going to want to do is unclip these from there. So he has a very kind of Optimus Prime style transformation, but so did the I I guess, the Combiner Wars version, which is actually kind of what this is based on, to some degree. Anyway, so next you want to pull his arms out like that, and then rotate them down. And you want to rotate... Actually, I think those are fine the way they are. We'll check it in robot mode when we do the combined form. But yeah, pull his arm up like this, rotate it down. I tried to use chrome to kind of make a stripe effect, to kind of give him some color, but again, best I could do with that. Next, you want to rotate his legs down, and ooh, I've never had that happen before. Okay, that's new. Rotate them so the wheels are on the inside. And yeah, he's getting pretty tall. Like I said before in my previous combiner video, none of the combiners are to scale, at least the main figures. Yeah, the last part was to rotate his head up, but I already took care of that. Why? Okay, well, there's his head. You can see it. Yeah. So let's go ahead and put him all the way back here with his comrades, who are way too small. But, I mean, I don't know. It works. I mean, let's be fair. G1 scale was never perfect. So there they all are together. And let's just go ahead and get to combine mode, because it's going to become a disaster. I can guarantee that. Alright, to combine mode we go. And there's Menasor. Good God, that was brutal. Where is his sword? There's his sword. I don't remember which hand he holds it in. I'm going to stick it in this one for simplicity's sake. Alright, well, yes. He's a lot more stable than... what's his face? Bruticus? That's not saying a lot, though. And then here's his other melee weapon, which... Actually, no, this is the trailer hitch. Where did the trailer hitch go? This might be the first time that I actually was not able to utilize something, but you know what? I can live with that, I think. Yeah. So, yeah, there's the only leftover part is the trailer hitch, but... Anyway, there's Menasor in all his glory. And, yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. This was a very difficult video to choreograph, because, you know, he's very... Oop, oh, there goes his hand. Get that back on there. Yeah, there's Menasor. I hope you all enjoy. But yeah, here's, I'm gonna turn his head slightly. Just can't see. There's that damn thunder again. Yeah, here's Menasor, in all his glory. I know they should be facing backwards. I don't like to do it that way. I like it to where you can see him from the front. But yeah, there's Menasor. This was the only part that wasn't used, but it's the trailer hitch, and I don't really care. But yeah, there's Menasor, there's his sword, and I hope you all enjoyed.